Stanley. Jesse Stidolf. Sadie Streeper. Deacon Thomas. Ravel Velez. Memphis Wakely. Emlyn Warren. And Jacob Smith. Friends and family, please join me in a round of applause for our graduating class of 2026. At this time, we would ask for you to all please rise for the singing of O Canada. Please be seated. I'd like to welcome School District 81's Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Mark Theobald, to the stage to address our graduates.
To the graduating class of 2026, congratulations, you have finally made it. After 13 years, and what has probably seemed like an eternity to you, you have earned your place up here on this stage this afternoon to celebrate an incredible milestone in your journey. Earlier this month, I attended the FNSS band concert at the theater. As Mr. Johnstone recognized each one of the graduating band students, it really struck me that each one had made an impact in the band room, on your fellow students, on your teacher, and throughout the school and community. That realization extends far beyond just the band room. Graduates, as individuals and as a class, you have had an impact on our school and community in so many ways. During your years in our schools, you have pursued excellence in different ways. In academics, sports, the arts, applied skills, through service to others, and more, and have given back to school and community in meaningful ways that really have made a difference for others. You didn't just play on school and community sports teams, you helped coach and run sport clinics and camps for younger students. You helped grade 5 students try out band instruments for the very first time. You ran activities to welcome a new grade 8 class into the building. You were in student council helping organize Culture Fest in grade 8. I'm still washing that powder out of my clothes, by the way. And just a few weeks ago, those same were organizing and running a career fair for your fellow students. You brought joy to the community through musicals, band concerts, open mic nights, and art shows. You've worked hard at various businesses around town. You volunteered at the Literacy Society, the library, the Friendship Center, and at many different community events. And some of you made the biggest difference simply by being a good friend, by being inclusive and welcoming to everyone around you. Being successful in life takes more than just hard work. No one becomes successful without lots of support from others. You've all received help and support to get where you are today, from your families, from support staff, teachers, principals and vice principals, community members. And I encourage you, as you set out from here, to take the time to thank those who have made a difference in your lives. But just as you have received help and support, you have also learned to share your gifts, talents, time, and energy with others. And the biggest impact you have made in our schools will not be measured by what you've received, but by what you have given back. Throughout your life, continue to do exactly that. Giving back creates a ripple effect that strengthens communities and helps others succeed, just as it has helped you. Graduates, we are proud of your accomplishments. We are proud of your hard work, your perseverance, and your grit. But most of all, we are proud of who you have become. Congratulations, well done, and good luck wherever life may take you next.
Next, I would like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Becky Froese for the principal's address.
What an honor it is to be here celebrating the Fort Nelson Secondary School class of 2026. At the start of this year, I never imagined that I would be standing here as the principal of the high school. But I can tell you without hesitation, I am so very glad that I landed here. For me, this is a full circle moment. My very first year as a principal was at G.W. Carlson, and many of these graduates on the stage were in kindergarten that year at G.W. Carlson. They were starting their school career as bright-eyed 5-year-olds, and some were only still 4. And to now have the privilege to help close out your guys' K-12 journey is something I could never have imagined all those years ago. So today, I stand here representing the many people who have walked alongside you, your teachers, EAs, counselors, support staff, office staff, principals, and families. While I may be the one on the microphone, I am speaking as only one of the voices of the many people who have encouraged you along the way, challenged you, celebrated your success, and helped you reach this milestone. Graduation really is a special day. I really want you guys to take it in, to celebrate it, and to be proud of yourselves. And I was thinking about what advice I might offer. And then I realized giving advice is really easy and not always wanted. So instead, I thought I'd share 2 pieces of wisdom that I've gained from working in the schools and learning from the people in them. First, be kind to yourselves. You are human. We are human. Every one of us is doing the very best that we can with what we know at the time. You will make mistakes. We all do. And when you do, treat those moments as opportunities to learn. Take accountability, make things right when you can, and grow from the experience. No one is harder on us than we are on ourselves. So give yourselves the same grace that you would offer a good friend. Second, find joy. Notice I didn't say happiness. Happiness comes and goes. Life is not always going to be easy, and it's not always going to be fun. There's going to be challenges and disappointments and setbacks and heartbreak along the way. But joy is different. Joy can be found in the moments that make life meaningful. It lives in our friendships, in laughter, and in the people who matter the most to us. It's found in great conversations, an inside joke, a road trip, or simply spending time with people who bring out the best in you. Life moves quickly, and it's easy to become focused on what's next. So don't forget to appreciate what's right in front of you. Smile often, laugh loudly, and celebrate all those small wins, and hold on to the people that make life better. Because at the end of the day, it's the moments of joy when we feel our purpose, and purpose matters. It gives us direction when life feels uncertain. It motivates us when things get difficult, and it reminds us why we keep moving forward. So graduates, your future is bright. I am incredibly proud of you. We have all watched you learn and grow, persevere, and overcome challenges. This afternoon, we celebrate all that you have accomplished.
Positively and constructively to your family, your community, your workplace, your country, and while you're at it, why not the world? Then what could be more successful than that? I worked in this school for 25 years, half of that time as principal. So I've seen a lot of graduates on this stage. This graduating class, yours, perhaps more than any before it, has faced some unique and daunting challenges. You were the COVID kids. Your high school years were turned upside down by the pandemic. You had to pivot and persevere. And with the help of your parents, educators, the community, and the internet, you triumphed over adversity, and you met provincial graduation requirements. That's a significant achievement. And here you are. For most of you, this ceremony marks the end of 12 or 13 years in the school system. For me, this is the culmination of 45 years in the Fort Nelson school system. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Kathy, for cueing that. No. Like you, I'm also preparing to move on to the next phase of my life. But I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to my former students, their parents, and my colleagues and this community for all the trust and support that I've had in my various roles as teacher, administrator, and school trustee over the years. But graduates, this is about you today. And when you look back at your last 5 years at Fort Nelson Secondary, I hope that you have many good memories and a lot of pride in what you've accomplished. Whether you continue on with post-secondary studies or training, you find employment, even just for the summer, or begin a career. Whether you start a family or travel the world. There are many pathways ahead to consider. So on behalf of the school board, farewell and good luck. As young Canadians, The world is yours. Treat it well.
Next, I would like to welcome Mayor Rob Fraser to the stage to address our graduates.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, grads, teachers, administrators, parents, families. Thank you for the honor of allowing me to speak today. For those of you visiting here for the first time, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. The drive this year was a little less stressful than the last 2 years, I'm sure. To all the parents, families, and teachers, this must be a very proud moment for you. On this day, we celebrate all the hard work that each of you have shared with these students to get them here. On behalf of our regional council staff and the residents of the Northern Rockies, it is my great pleasure to wish you our heartfelt congratulations. Be proud, because your education is the point of the future for your future, starting point for the future. As you step away from high school and into that future, I offer you the following suggestions, seeing how we're not giving advice. Graduating from high school is an accomplishment that you should be proud of. However, it's not the end of your education. One of the things you've learned is to learn how to learn. Don't give that up. Try to learn something new every day. It's a skill you'll lose if you're not using it. Ask questions. Think about what you see and you hear. Continuous learning will help you prepare for the opportunities that will present themselves, and they will, so be ready. Consider living with intention. Life is more enjoyable if you take some control and experience it. Set some short-term goals and try to achieve them with intention. You will succeed at some and fail at others, but the experience is the best part. Have faith and courage in the decisions that you make for your own future. You're an individual with your own unique path. Don't take yourself too seriously. I urge that you enjoy life, keep a positive attitude, and cherish the memories of graduation as you enter the next phase of your life. Remember your roots. The Northern Rockies is a wonderful place with a strong sense of community. We have more than our share of setbacks, but the next 40 years look bright in my eyes. Be thankful for your time growing up here. Wherever you go, to further your experience or education, consider coming back here to live, work, and play. We need you to help us. We need you to help keep our community sustainable. Remember, there's no place like home. Wherever you do end up living, take pride and ownership of your community. Be a positive influence in your neighborhood. You will be rewarded with feelings of joy and accomplishment for being part of something bigger than yourself. Don't be afraid to try new things. Some things you won't like, some things you will like, and some things you'll say, holy crap, let's do that again. Continue to grow your relationships with your family and your friends, because they will provide the support network for you throughout the rest of your life. Mom and Dad, be patient. In a couple of years, you'll be the wisest people they know. Finally, be kind, be nice, stay safe. Congratulations. So if you'll indulge me another moment, there's a grad in this class that is very special to me. Yes, Brooke, this is the moment that you've been dreading since you found out that the mayor gets to speak at your grad. That's because you're stuck there, half the town is out there, and your crazy Uncle Rob's got the mic. So I've got some stories. But I'm of a couple of minds. You know, when I was that age, I might have been a little mischievous. There might be a few of you that are the same. And that Rob Fraser probably would have told some embarrassing or cute stories. But this Rob Fraser has learned restraint. This Rob Fraser has learned that as an elected official, there's some things you can't say in public. And so I won't. But instead, what I'll do is I'll represent the community here as I represent the community as often as I can. It's the best part of being a mayor. I'm going to say a few words to Brooke, but really it could be to any single one of you here because all of your families are out there. And I want to represent all of you when I say to all of you, as your uncle, mother, dad, whoever you are out there, I am extremely proud of you. And we are all proud of you. Not because today's your grad, we're proud of you every day. Every day. And we love you. And not because it's your grad day. We love you every day. And we're here to support you for the rest of your lives. And if you agree with that, please applaud. So I'll tell those stories at your wedding.
Please welcome Chief Archie Harold of Fort Nelson First Nations to the stage to address our graduates. Oh, my apologies. Please welcome Taylor DeCoza to the stage on behalf.
Dona ni, hello. My name is Taylor Bain-Takoza. I'm a counselor for Fort Nelson First Nation. Chief Counselor Archie Harold cannot be here today, so I will be sharing a few words on behalf of him and our community. And I gotta say, as a proud FNSS alumni from the class of 2014, it really is an honor to be able to share a few words as well to this year's graduating class. As someone who was once sitting in your seat, I know that today is such an exciting day for not only you, but your families that are here supporting you and have supported you to this point. When I was preparing to share a few words today, I was reflecting on the power of education and the role that education plays in our lives. And I had myself reflecting on a presentation that I listened to when I was living in Calgary pursuing post-secondary education. And it was a presentation given by Blair Stonechild. He's a Cree Soto man from Saskatchewan, and he coined this concept that education is the new buffalo. And now I know for us here in the north, it might make more sense for me to say education is the new moose, but nonetheless, his concept still very much holds truth to the in fact, the power that education does have in our lives and communities. So Blair talked about how important the buffalo is to Plains people. So for Plains people, the buffalo provides everything: food, clothing, tools, medicine, and teachings that have sustained communities for generations. The Plains people use these gifts throughout their lives, and then when it was time, they passed these teachings on to the next generation. So when I think about this idea of education being the new buffalo, I think about the education that you have all received over the last 12 years of your life. And I hope that you remember that you can carry the knowledge that you've received over that time to wherever life takes you, whether that's post-secondary school, trades, maybe taking a gap year, or maybe just going to work. Whatever it is, I can tell you, as someone who graduated 12 years ago, that I still hold on and take those teachings with me wherever I go. The lessons that you've learned along the way really reinforces that education is in fact a tool. It is your moose, your buffalo if you were on the plains, that you can carry forward to build a beautiful, meaningful, and purposeful life for yourself and your families. And so today we celebrate you, your commitment, your perseverance, and everything that you've accomplished. So with that, before I end, I would just like to honor two special graduates of ours, two FNFN members, Owen Mold and Leah Ashdown. If you can please join my fellow counselor, Kathy Dickey, in the middle for a gift on behalf of our community, that would be great. So Owen and Leah. And again, just on behalf of our community of Fort Nelson First Nation, I'd like to congratulate all of this year's graduates, and good luck on wherever life takes you next. Masi Cho, thank you.
I would like to now turn your attention to the screen on your left for a message from Chief Valerie Ascotti.
Good day, everyone. I am Chief Valerie Ascotti of Prophet River First Nation, and it is my great honor to recognize and celebrate Serenity Ely on her graduation. Serenity has worked hard to reach this milestone. Throughout her journey, she has faced challenges with strength, determination, and a positive attitude. No matter what came her way, she met it with a smile, laughter, and a willingness to move forward. Her resilience and perseverance have been an inspiration to those around her. Serenity has shown that success is not only about reaching a goal, but about the way you carry yourself along the way with kindness, courage, and grace. Today we celebrate all that Serenity has accomplished and the bright future that lies ahead. We are proud of the young woman she has become and excited to see her where her path will lead. On behalf of Prophet River First Nations, congratulations, Serenity. Your hard work has paid off, and your community stands behind you with pride and support. Wucho Asanala.
Please welcome. Sorry about that. Please welcome Prophet River Deputy, excuse me, CAO Jacqueline Reno to the stage to address our graduates.
Thank you. I'd just like to say congratulations, Serenity, on a positivity and a gratitude that I feel in my heart as a grandmother and also as a deputy CAO of Prophet River First Nation. And to gift you to congratulate you on your grade 12. And we're hoping that wherever you may go, that your sincere gratitude and perseverance will help you along the way. Sorry, I didn't make a speech. And I have a gift here for you on behalf of the Prophet River First Nation. Val Ascotti, Councillors Beverly Stager and Sinead Koza. So I have the gifts. And thank you.
The time has come to recognize the achievements and accomplishments of many of our graduating students through the awarding of scholarships and bursaries. This year, we had 42 scholarships and bursaries for our grads at a combined total value of $40,750. Our graduates are fortunate to be supported by a community that values education and supports student success. The generous contributions of local businesses, industries, organizations, and individual community members provide opportunities for our students as they pursue their post-secondary goals. On behalf of School District 81, we would like to extend our sincere gratitude to all of the donors for their continued investment in the future of our students. To be considered for these awards, students were required to complete a comprehensive application package. This process requires considerable time, effort, and reflection as they highlighted their accomplishments, contributions, and growth throughout their years at FNSS. Congratulations to all of our applicants for the dedication and commitment that they had demonstrated. Your hard work has brought you this important milestone, and we are proud to celebrate your achievements today. Our first award is the BPOE Elks of Fort Nelson Bursary, presented by Dwayne Legg. The Fort Nelson Elks awards this $1,000 bursary to an honor roll student who has demonstrated leadership, citizenship, and has volunteered in their community. This year's recipient is Kira Jensen. Our next award is the Mark Breton Memorial Bursary, presented by Glenn Goff. This $500 bursary is going to a graduating student who is active in sports and is entering into education, recreation, physical education, leisure studies, or kinesiology. This student has made a positive academic and personal choice no matter the circumstances they face. This year's recipient is Chloe Kighton. Our next award is the Bumper to Bumper Bursary, presented by Jonathan Lefebvre. Bumper to Bumper awards tools to a student registered in a school career prep secondary apprenticeship program attending post-secondary school. Bumper to Bumper selects their own recipient, and the tools are awarded upon the completion of their first year of trades training or entry into the apprenticeship program. This year, they found the group of applicants to all be well qualified, so they decided to award 4 $1,000 tool bursaries. This year's 4 recipients are Crespo Anjus, Carter Heel, Jacob Smith, and Memphis Wakely. Our next award is the City Furniture and Appliances Scholarships, presented by Jazz Candola. The City Furniture and Appliance Scholarships are chosen by the donor. These 2 awards are valued at $1,000 each and are given to students entering university or trade school. This year's 2 recipients are Kira Jensen and Chloe Kighton. Our next award is the Chris Catino Family Scholarship, presented by last year's recipient, Francesca Cools. This $2,000 award includes a year-long mentoring opportunity with Chris, a former FNSS student graduate. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has maintained a B+ average through grades 11 and 12, has a high level of work ethic in all classes, and has been actively involved in extracurricular activities. This donor-chosen recipient is one of the school's top citizens and has been actively involved in volunteer activities within the school and community, just like Chris was. This year's recipient is Kira Jensen. Our next award is the CUPE Local 2167 Scholarship, presented by Dave Ritchie and Kaylee Kennedy. These $500 scholarships are given to graduates who are CUPE Local 2167 members or who are children of CUPE Local 2167 members. This year's 2 recipients are Juliet Reed and Braden Russell. Our next award is the District Authority Scholarships presented by Mark Theobald. The District Dogwood Authority Awards are given by the BC Ministry of Education to very deserving students who have been highly successful in non-academic areas of study, such as fine arts, applied arts, second languages, and physical activity. The students are required to create a portfolio for the selection committee. Each award is valued at $1,250. This year's 4 recipients are Leah Ashdown, Kira Jensen, Taryn Purrington, and Memphis Wakely. Our next award is the Dr. Casa Memorial Annual Health Scholarship presented by Mayor Rob Fraser. The Dr. Casa Memorial Annual Health Scholarship is valued at $2,000. It is awarded to a student who has demonstrated positive community involvement and has been a positive role model in both FNSS and Fort Nelson. The recipient must already have been accepted into a post-secondary health-related program. This year's recipient is Emlyn Warren. Our next award is the Dr. Mostert Annual Health Scholarship, also presented by Mayor Rob Fraser. The Dr. Mostert Annual Health Scholarship is also valued at $2,000. It is awarded to a graduate who has been accepted into a post-secondary health-related program, who has demonstrated positive community involvement and has been a positive role model in both school and community. This year's recipient is Jessie Stidolf. Our next award is the Down to Earth Health Scholarship presented by Sarah Jane Attrell. Kim Gillette offers and awards this $1,000 scholarship to a student with good academic standing and a healthy lifestyle who is heading into natural health, nutrition, environmental science, or a renewable resources field. This year's recipient is Chloe Kighton. Our next award is the Fort Nelson District Administrators Association Scholarship presented by Melissa Murrin. The district administrators give this $500 scholarship to a graduate who has achieved a minimum of a B average in grades 11 and 12 and plan to enter any post-secondary program. This year's recipient is Brooke Noseworthy. Our next award is the Fort Nelson District Teachers Association Scholarship presented by FNDTA President Glenn Goff. The FNDTA awards a $1,500 scholarship to a graduating student who has demonstrated leadership, effective communication skills, and good grades, and who is enrolled in a post-secondary program. Preference is given to a student entering the education field. This year's recipient is Afnan Shafiq. Our next award is the Fort Nelson Firefighters Union Local 2782 Scholarship, presented by firefighter Greg Buck. This $500 bursary is chosen and awarded by the donor to a student who is entering the emergency services field and has been a volunteer in their community. This year's recipient is Braden Russell. Our next award is the Fort Nelson Minor Hockey Association Bursary presented by Sunny Olk. These donor-chosen bursaries are valued at $500 each. They are awarded to students enrolled in a sports and rec field and who have been involved in sports and recreation in Fort Nelson. Preference will be given to someone with a hockey background. This year's 2 recipients are Jacob Smith and Emlyn Warren. Our next award is the Fort Nelson Petroleum Association Bursary, presented by Heather Sparshoe. The Petroleum Association gives this $1,000 bursary to a student they select who is entering a petroleum-related program or a post-secondary trades program. This year's recipient is Carter Heel. Our next award is the Fort Nelson Yeti Legacy Scholarships, also presented by Heather Sparshoe. These two $500 scholarships are given out by the Fort Nelson Yeti Hockey Club. They are given to graduates going on to post-secondary school who have achieved high academic standing while being involved in both high school and community sports during their schooling. This year's two recipients are Crespo Andrews and Emily Warren. Emmeline, sorry. Our next award is the Greg Gerwing Memorial Scholarship, presented by Lorraine Gerwing and Shalyn Johnson. In memory of a much-loved and respected FNSS teacher, this $1,000 scholarship is awarded to an FNSS student who has been accepted into post-secondary program and who has a love for the outdoors and displays determination and perseverance towards their career goals. To help the donors select the recipient, the applicants must write an essay describing their working knowledge and love of the outdoors and how they have demonstrated perseverance towards their goals. This year's recipient is Afnan Shafiq. Our next award is the Ryan Kerr Memorial Bursary, presented by Ryan's mom, Debbie Mitchell, and firefighter Greg Buck. This $500 bursary is chosen and awarded by the donor in memory of Ryan. It is given to a student who has shown a passion for helping others through community volunteerism, volunteering with youth through sports or other activities like Ryan did. This student has demonstrated determination and perseverance leading towards their career path in emergency services or in the trades. This year's recipient is Crespo Andrews. Our next award is the Northeastern BC Wildlife Scholarship, presented by Sarah Jane Attrell. The Northeastern BC Wildlife Fund offers a $2,500 scholarship, and they select the recipient themselves. It is offered to a graduate planning to study wildlife or resource management, environmental studies, or a related field at an accredited post-secondary institution. This year's recipient is Jessie Stidolf. Our next award is the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Administrative Bursary, presented by Mayor Rob Fraser. This bursary is valued at $1,000. It is awarded to a student who has been accepted into a program leading to employment in municipal government in an administrative-oriented occupation. This year's recipient is Sophie Gagne. Our next award is the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Technical Training Bursary, also presented by Mayor Rob Fraser. This bursary is valued at $1,000. It is awarded to a graduate who has been accepted into a program leading to employment in a technically oriented occupation that would lead itself to an employment in a municipal-related career or profession. This year's recipient is Memphis Wakely. Our next award is the Rotary Club of Fort Nelson Scholarship, presented by Jazz Candola. This scholarship is valued at $1,500. It is presented to a student entering a recognized post-secondary program who has been involved in the community in a service capacity, exemplifies school citizenship, and has maintained a good academic standing. This year's recipient is Kira Jensen. Our next award is the Salis Safety Solutions Scholarship Fund, presented by Mark Theobald. Salis Safety Solutions selects and awards this $1,500 scholarship to an all-around student pursuing university training. They need to have shown determination, perseverance, drive, and focus, as well as shown leadership in and out of school. This year's recipient is Taryn Purrington. Our next award is the Secure Energy Scholarship, presented by Dwayne Legg. These three $500 awards go to FNSS students pursuing any post-secondary education and who have financial need. These students must demonstrate determination and perseverance leading into their career, but have not necessarily been the top academic student. This year's three recipients are Serenity Ely, Chloe Kyton, and Emlyn Warren. Our next award is the Dave Sutherland Scholarship, presented by Dave Sutherland. For this $1,000 award, students were asked to write a short explanation as to how they would use the funds to be a lifelong learner with a passion for their chosen field, either as an avocation or a specific trade certification. This year's recipient is Memphis Wakely. Our next award is the Jim Thompson Bursary, presented by Dwayne Legg. This $250 bursary is awarded to an FNSS graduate who has good academic achievement and good citizenship. Priority is given to a student who is continuing their education at the Northern Lights College in a non-university transfer program. This year's recipient is Crespo Anjus. Our next award is the You Can Drive School of Driving Indigenous Student Scholarship, presented by Heather Sparshoe. This award is for $500. It is available to any Indigenous student who is graduating from School District 81 and is pursuing further education in college, university, or trade school. It is given to a student who has demonstrated community service such as participation in sports, music, or arts-related activities. Each applicant was asked to write a brief essay describing their future career plans. This year's recipient is Kira Jensen. Our next award is the You Can Drive School of Driving University Scholarship, also presented by Heather Sparshoe. This $500 scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing further education in medicine, engineering, education, or any other university professional degree. The student has demonstrated community service such as participating in sports, music, or arts-related activities. Each applicant was asked to write a brief essay describing their future career plans. This year's recipient is Brooke Noseworthy. Our final award is the Unifor Local 862 Bursary, presented by Stephen Carmichael. Unifor is offering two $1,000 awards that go to the children of Unifor Local 862 members. If no children apply, or no children of members apply, they will be awarded to students going into power engineering or a Red Seal trade. This year's two recipients are Jacob Smith and Memphis Wakely. Thank you again to all the donors and presenters for supporting our graduates. Congratulations to everyone who received an award, and thank you again to all the donors for your tremendous generosity. Every year, the graduating class nominates and selects a guest speaker to give a speech at their graduation ceremony. This is someone who the class identifies well with, has a lasting relationship, and feels will best represent their class as a whole. This year, Mr. Mark Lucas has been selected to give a speech. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Mark Lucas.
Thank you. The first thing they teach you on day one of Teachers College is not to hand out like the lesson material before you've given instructions, but I'm going to, just out of respect for those who speak after me. So just take one and pass it along there. Graduates, we can see your faces up here. We know what you're thinking. This speech was 12 minutes long. I got it down to 5. You're welcome. I want to begin by saying thank you. Being asked to speak here today means more than I can properly put into words for you. I've given graduation speeches for the last 16 years, but this one's really different. This one came from you, and that means a lot to me, so thank you. For a period of time, I've had the privilege of walking alongside this school community. I saw many of you grow, change, struggle, laugh, make mistakes, find your own footing, and become more and more of yourselves. This is the gift you give to us as educators. The time you spend with us, trusting us, is one of the best parts of our jobs. So on behalf of all of us in the school community, thank you. One thing I've always respected about this class is that you're not afraid to speak up. You ask questions, you push back, and boy, do you say what's on your mind. Sometimes that made the adults in this building take some calming breaths and work a little harder, and honestly, that's not always a bad thing. Underneath that honesty is something important. You care about fairness, and you care about being heard. This class has leaders, quiet thinkers, big personalities, creative minds, loyal friends, and people who have grown in ways that you probably don't even know yet. That honesty and willingness to question things and to speak up will serve you well in the years ahead, because life will not always go the way you planned it. But when life doesn't go as planned, that doesn't mean that you're stuck. Sometimes the door will close, sometimes the plan will change, sometimes life throws a wrench into a dream you thought you had, but you got to figure out what to do next. Your character is often built in these tough times. The times you have to decide who you're going to be when things don't go your way and when life gets hard. So here, now, in proper educational fashion, are some lessons that I hope you carry with you. First, graduates, do not bow to fear. Fear has a way of making us smaller, quieter, less willing to use that voice that's inside each and every one of you. The lesson is not to ignore risk or give in to those who try to impose fear. The lesson is to not let fear make your decisions for you. So graduates, stand strong. Second, when life feels overwhelming, write the problem down. A problem living only in your head can feel impossible. But when you put it on paper, it becomes less, and it becomes something you can look at. You can name it, you can understand it, you can begin to solve it. Graduates, clarity is powerful. Third, take responsibility for your path. You will not always have perfect instructions. You'll not always have someone beside you telling you exactly what to do next. Sometimes you'll have to ask questions. You'll have to figure things out. You'll have to adapt, but keep going, because this is the path that you're meant to be on. Fourth, keep learning. Not only in school, but from the people. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the moments that humble you. The more you learn, the more you'll be ready for what comes next. Next is to protect your focus. What you give your attention to will shape the life that you build. If you focus only on what can go wrong, then that fear gets louder. But if you focus on where you want to go, what you value, and who you are becoming, your choices will begin to move you in that direction. So protect your focus and guard it carefully. But maybe this is the biggest lesson. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. We've heard that a couple of times today. You're going to have good days and hard days, confusing days, and days where you wonder what the actual, for on these days, remember that one bad moment does not define a whole story. And whenever you can, good days or not, be the good that happens in somebody else's life. Finally, I had to figure out how to fit one of the greatest shows of all time into this speech. Ted Lasso tells us, be curious, not judgmental. We don't know what other people are carrying, and the only shoes you walk in are your own. So graduates, please be kind to everybody you meet. The word believe. This is powerful. Everyone on this stage better flip and believe that you can do anything you want. And if you need to write it down somewhere to remind yourselves, then do so. Finally, I was given this advice by a good friend just recently, and it's be a goldfish. A goldfish has a 10-second memory. The lesson is not to forget everything. It's to stop letting one mistake, one bad day, one disappointment define you. Learn from it, let it go, and keep moving forward. Sometimes, graduates, you just got to be a goldfish. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. I care about you all so much, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you for allowing me to speak here today.
This year, the grad class nominated and selected a student to represent them as valedictorian for this graduation ceremony. This is quite an honor, and this year's selected student has stepped up to the challenge of writing a speech and then reading it in front of their peers. Please welcome to the stage, Chloe Kighton.
Good afternoon, teachers and staff, family and friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Chloe Kighton, and I'm honored to have been chosen as this year's valedictorian. Never in a million years would I have thought I would be up here, standing in front of a crowd, representing my fellow graduates. Truthfully, I see this recognition not as a reflection of one person, but as a celebration of all of us and the friendships we've built, the challenges we've overcame, and the memories we've created together over the past 5 years. First, I would like to start by honoring those who have supported us throughout our journey. Our teachers, support staff, families, and mentors who have guided us every step of the way. While there are countless of people who have shaped our experience, I would like to take a moment to recognize a few individuals whose kindness, dedication, and encouragement have left a lasting impact on our graduating class. Thank you, Ms. Toffemeyer, a teacher who made class something to look forward to. turning everyday lessons into memories that will continue to grow with us. Thank you, Ms. Larson, a teacher who you could count on every step of the way, for her guidance, patience, and unwavering support throughout our journey. Thank you, Jen and Ms. Diamondsey, two support staff who were always there behind the scenes and have made a real difference in not only my life, but so many others through their constant support and dedication. And to our parents, where would we be without your encouragement and unconditional love? Thank you for believing in us and reach this moment. Together, we started this journey as people who didn't fully know who we were and who we wanted to be. In grade 4, we were presented the question, who do you want to be when you grow up? Like many of us, I thought about the endless possibilities ahead. The world seemed so big, our dreams even bigger, and it felt like we had all the time in the world to decide. We imagined ourselves as doctors, teachers, athletes, firefighters, police, and my personal favorite, princesses. But now, as we stand here, diplomas in hand, some of us know exactly where we are headed, while others are still figuring it out. And that's okay. High school wasn't about finding all the answers, but instead, it was about discovering who we are, what we value, and the kind of people we hope to become. Looking back at our time at FNSS, it's easy to think of the stressful moments, the exams and the presentations, the drama amongst friends, the assignments we swore we'd start early but somehow finished at 11:59 the night before, and all the uncertainty that came with growing up. But high school wasn't defined by stress. It was defined by the countless firsts we experienced together. Our first time walking through these hallways, our first exam that felt impossible, first time driving and first job, first boyfriend or girlfriend, and first time getting kicked out of the bathroom. Although, judging by a few faces out there, that definitely wasn't the last. But somewhere in between these moments, these firsts eventually became our lasts. That's the funny thing about high school. You don't notice the changes around you while you're living it. Between the late nights, the group projects, the laughter, the stress, and the memories, strangers became friends, kids became adults, and 5 years suddenly became a lifetime of stories we will carry forever. Finally, I would like to acknowledge my friends who have stood beside me through all the ups and downs of high school. Brooke, Emlyn, Cassidy, Isley, Lexi, Serenity, Leah, and Sophie. Thank you for the laughter, the support, the late night talks, and the moments that made everything worthwhile. You made the hardest days easier and the best days even better. Now, as we leave high school behind, we step into a future filled with even more firsts. Our first day at college or university, first full-time job, first apartment, first major success, and even our first failure. Together, they mark our first leap into adulthood. I would like to end this speech with a quote from Robert Browning, one that my grandpa, Brent Doyle, used as he stood on this same stage as valedictorian 49 years ago. A man or woman's reach must exceed his or her grasp, or what's heaven for. In other words, if our dreams don't stretch beyond what feels comfortable, certain, or even fitting, then we aren't aiming high enough. Growth begins where certainty ends. As the class of 2026, I hope we never stop reaching. I hope we chase opportunities that may scare us, believe in ourselves even when we doubt our abilities, and remember that the greatest achievements often begin with a simple willingness to try. Because if high school has taught us anything, it's that we are capable of far more than we imagined. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it!
Please turn your attention to the screen to your left, grads to your right, for the FNSS Grad 2026 slideshow.
Who y'all came to see tonight? Who gon' get the ladies feeling something? Ooh, we gon' lock this groove in tight. Yeah, we'll lock it in there. Don't have us lock this groove down for nothing. Get down. Oh, oh, lock, and we got what you can't see. Oh yeah. Oh, it's about that time to get out your seats and make some noise for our host. Give it up for Bootsy Collins. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. You got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open, open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Ooh, you're so sweet, so tight, I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, what you smoke? I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got filet. Ooh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Come on, girl. La 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 la. I need you, baby. La la la. La la la. I got to see you, baby. La la la. La 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 la. Girl, I'm trying to give you this. Hey, Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm tryna love. Is you gon' love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here, I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby. All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly, and you deserve to be.
Please stand for the playing of God Save the King. Please be seated. Family and friends, please join me for the final time in congratulating the Fort Nelson Secondary School graduating class of 2026. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you to all who were involved in making this event run smoothly. Thank you to the parents at home and the families and the friends and everyone else that tuned in to view the ceremony online. Once again, congratulations.